What's up, guys?
We are back with another one. Linda with a lot of energy. I like that.
I don't know from where.
I don't know.
I just
don't know,
came
but
from
I like
work.
it. Here we go. Another pitch meeting reaction. Kong Skull Island. I really like this movie.
Me
you know,
too.
it was very entertaining. We did the Godzilla one last week, King of Monsters, and now we're gonna do Kong because you know we got the big movie coming out.
I know.
Godzilla versus Kong. I can't wait for that. So let's check this one out.
So, you have a King Kong movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. So it's gonna start off with an American World War II pilot landing on Skull Island and facing off with a Japanese pilot. Okay. And then as they're fighting to the death, a giant ape shows up. Oh, is it King Kong? I bet it is. It is. So then the two pilots are gonna band together and become best friends and learn to survive on this island that's full of giant monsters. Wow, that sounds like a great movie. Oh, yeah, for sure it would be, but we're only gonna see that first part I mentioned. Oh, we are? Yeah, all that other stuff is just gonna be mentioned in passing later. Oh, I'd kinda like to see that though. Too bad. Oh, dang it. Okay, well tell me about this big monkey. Well, you know how King Kong would usually climb buildings? Of course. Well, now he's gonna be the size of a building. Oh, very big monkey. Yeah. It's just too bad that I guess we'll never get to see the iconic King Kong climbing a skyscraper thing if he's the size of one. Yeah, well, it's a necessary sacrifice because he has to be big enough to fight Godzilla in a couple of years, remember? Oh, true. We're making this into a cinematic universe. We sure are, sir. Praise Marvel. Praise Marvel to you as well, my child. Oh, hey, maybe we could get some Marvel actors to play in this thing. I'll get at least 3. Incredible. Stan Lee be with you. And also with you. So anyway, then we jump forward to 1973 at the end of the Vietnam War. Okay. And a bunch of characters are gonna fly on one last mission to go check out Skull Island. So who are these characters? Well, there's this one character, Mason Weaver. Oh, and what's her deal? Her deal is that she's an anti-war photographer. Okay. And that is all. But what's her character arc? What character arc? Yeah. Pass. I don't know what that term means. Fair enough. Anyway, there's this other character, James Conrad. And what's his deal? He's a British guy who gets hired as a tracker because he's good at everything. Okay. And that's pretty much his entire character and his entire story. And these are the 2 main characters? Yeah, maybe. It's not entirely clear. I have to say, I feel like there should be a little bit more to them. Did I mention they'll both be attractive and wear tight shirts? There it is. That'll do it. Great. So what happens in the movie? Oh, well, this organization, Monarch, goes to recruit James because they want him for this mission to Skull Island, right? Right. And they offer him some money, but he's like, whoa, I'm gonna need 5 times that. This is dangerous. That sounds fair. And he says, if we make it back alive, I get a bonus. He's negotiating for more money if he doesn't die. Yeah, it's gonna be this badass way of saying how dangerous this is gonna be. So he's like, I will go die if you pay me 5 times what you just offered me, and I'd like a little more if I don't die. That's right. Why would he need 5 times the amount if he dies? Listen, it's just a very cool line. Let's not focus on whether or not it makes sense. It doesn't. Oh, definitely get off my back about this. I do not like having you on there. Well, okay then. Anyway, a bunch of soldiers are gonna go on the mission too. And what's their deal? They're all soldiers. Right, I should have figured that one out. Oh, and one of them has a son named Billy. Oh, wow, that's something. Yeah, and at the start of the movie, he's writing a letter to his son that starts with, Dear Billy, right? Right. So throughout the movie, the soldiers are gonna be saying things like, Dear Billy, we're in trouble. They're gonna do that more than once? Over and over and over again. That doesn't sound like it's gonna land. Oh, yeah, no, it won't. Oh. Anyway, so all these many characters fly by helicopter to Skull Island, right? Right. And when they get there, they drop these bombs, because that's gonna help them make maps somehow. Oh, cartography bombs are tight. Yeah, but instantly that makes Kong upset, so he starts attacking helicopters. Oh no. Yeah, he throws a tree at one of them, and they're gonna be like, whoa, that's a big monkey. So they fly away. No, they fly right at him. What? Yeah, they're gonna try to shoot him at very close range. Why would they do that, though? And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Well, that will be fun to watch. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Yep, very cool. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Another one, okay. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. That should be enough. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Please stop. And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Oh, please stop.
You're running out of helicopters.
And then Kong makes a helicopter crash. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, sorry. So Kong smashes all these helicopters. Does that mean everybody died? No, many people survive. Oh, they do? Yeah, and so for the rest of the movie, all these people have to make it to an extraction point without dying. Very exciting. Yeah, so they'll walk and talk and then see a big monster. Oh. Yeah, and then they'll walk and they'll talk and they'll see another big monster. Wow. And so yeah, we'll pretty much keep going that way till the end of the movie. It doesn't sound like there's much going on story-wise. Not really, no. But there is this guy Packard that's like obsessed with killing Kong. Kong. How come? Well, first of all, kind of because Vietnam vaguely. Okay. And also he wants revenge because Kong killed a bunch of his men after they flew their helicopters directly into his fists. That's right. Well, okay then. And so yeah, they're all just gonna kind of run around the island, and sometimes one of them will get picked off and the other characters will barely react to it. Wow. Oh, and towards the end of the movie, one of the soldiers is gonna sacrifice himself. Oh, are we gonna do anything script-wise to justify his sacrifice? No, it's just something he does out of nowhere for no reason. Huh. Also, it doesn't work at all. Well, at least it's gonna be a fun 10 seconds. Yeah, it will be for sure. And how does the movie end? Well, Kong fights a big lizard and he wins. Oh, very cool. Yeah, and so then that's it. That's the end. Yeah, the humans get to leave. It's over. Okay. Something wrong? Well, it just sounds like it's gonna be difficult to tie the events of this movie to that Godzilla movie. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, we're gonna have a post-credit scene. Oh, we are? Yeah, and this guy's gonna be like, I'm here to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. What? Oh, sorry, the Monarch Initiative. Oh, okay. Yeah, they track monsters, and Godzilla is also a monster, so there's your connection right there. Very cool, but could be stronger. We can hear a big old Godzilla roar after that if you want. That is perfect. So what do you think overall? Well, I mean, Jurassic World had a bunch of monsters on an island, and it made $1.5 billion, so I'm pretty excited about this. Great. Now that I think about it, actually, we should probably make this a lot more like Jurassic World. Well, I can certainly make a few changes. Yeah, that's true, or I could toss you aside and go straight to the source. What?
Let me tell you, I really enjoy this movie. I get what he's saying. It didn't have that much story, but I love the setting. I love the island. You know, the way it was done.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a war movie. It reminded me of like Apocalypse Now. It reminded me of like a little bit of Tropic Thunder. I just love that setting.
It reminded me of Jurassic World, which is one of my favorite movies.
Exactly. It was like a combination of all these different movies that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of good actors in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Tom Hiddleston, Loki in it, you know, Samuel Jackson, you know, Brie Larson.
Yeah.
John C. Reilly was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was just a really good cast. And, you know, Kong, of course. And I didn't realize that he is bigger in this movie than he usually is in other movies. And that was a good point that they made him bigger so that in this universe he could eventually go and fight Godzilla. But for me, it worked. For me, I really enjoyed it.
It was a very, you know, impactful movie to watch at that moment. I remember, you know, it was really strong, you know, and the story was great too. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he's right. It doesn't really have that much character development, but it was still good.
Yeah, and it was fast-paced. You know, like it had a good balance of entertainment and comedy and character moments. You know, he said like the characters really didn't have any arc. Okay, but there was just so much going on that it still kept me entertained.
Exactly.
You know, so I really didn't have a problem with this. I thought this was hilarious, though.
Yes.
That they're trying to put it together like a Marvel movie. They kept referring to like the Avengers Initiative. You know, so yeah, I can't wait for Godzilla vs. Kong. And I think this was a great way to start it with this movie. I don't know if this is how they started. I'm not sure. But I think this was a great way to start it if it was. And I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I wonder if they're going to, in the future, maybe include other characters. Like, remember that movie with Jason Statham, The Meg? Mm-hmm. Can you imagine Godzilla versus The Meg? That would be bananas.
That would be bananas.
Yeah, and they're making a sequel to that movie as well. I mean,
that
a lot of people, you know, they got bad reviews, The Meg with Jason Statham. But I enjoy those kind of monster movies, okay?
Me too. I like monster movies.
I enjoy it. Yeah, are they going to win an Academy Award? Never.
No.
Never, but they're just fun movies to watch. Guilty pleasures.
Exactly.
Anyway, guys.
Just enjoy it.
Right, yeah, just enjoy it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You enjoyed this one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love King Kong. I mean, I'm a King Kong fan. Yeah. Like,
me too.
More than Godzilla. Even
though
Godzilla has a lot more fans. But
You think Godzilla has more fans?
I think so.
You think so? Than King Kong?
Yeah.
That's tough. Guys, what do you think? Who has more fans? Godzilla or Kong? I want to know from you guys.
Yeah.
Who has a bigger fan base?
I think worldwide, Godzilla. Yeah, definitely. King Kong is more like, for some reason I feel King Kong is more like, you know, America and maybe South America, because like being you know, growing up back home, I remember King Kong being like a big image, like a big monster, like
like a big
you know,
deal.
like a big deal. Yeah, like a big deal when it came out first time, and you know, and then other movies that came out. So I don't know, I just feel that way. But Godzilla, I think, is more worldwide.
Okay, good to know,
Yeah.
guys. Let us know, what do you think about that? And thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. It helps out. See you guys later in the next one. Peace out.
Bye-bye.